everybody and welcome to my channel today. I'm so lucky to have recently got a lot of secondhand toys, a lot of Littlest pet shop and a big lot of My Little Pony figurines, as well as some others. So let's get right into it. We'll start with the My Little Ponies. So these are all my G4 large ponies that I got. Like I said, they were only 20p each from the charity shop, and I just found them in like a big box with a load of like toys that weren't worth that much. But then amongst them was all of these, and it was a really lovely find. And if you know who any of the characters are, I know like Name 6, like Rarity and Rainbow Dash, but I don't know this one, but they look cool, so I decided to get them. And now I'm going to move on to the mini blind bag G4. So let's have a look. So those were the My Little Ponies, and before I show you the massive lot of LPS that I got on eBay, I'm going to show a few random little toys that I also got from charity shops and secondhand. So I'm going to start with this Bowser toy that I got recently, and that's to go in my small but growing Nintendo collection because I've not got a Bowser yet, and I think he looks cool. Next, I've got a few dolls. I've got these really cool mini Bratz dolls, and for some reason they only have their trousers and not their tops, so I made some out of like pipe cleaners. I don't really collect Bratz, so I'm not entirely sure who these characters are, so like with the ponies, let me know if you know who some of the characters are that I don't. Next, I've got my first ever Monster High doll, and she has such a cool outfit that I thought, you know what, I'll just buy it even though I don't collect Monster High or know that much about them. So I'm probably going to look that up later, who the Monster High characters are, and hopefully not start collecting a whole new set of toys because I don't have room for any more collections. And then finally, this is a really cool doll that I found. It was this live doll, and it came with one of the fairy sets, I believe. But look at those wings, aren't they cool? Now moving on to the pets. Okay, so moving on to the Littlest pet shops, I got this big lot on eBay, and it's literally packed. Like, I really struggled to close it again, so I moved it onto my bed, and let's have a look at all the pets. I'm so excited, look at all of these. We got some accessories, some carts, don't mind that, was just somebody outside, I don't know what that was. And some of these are ones that I had when I was little, and some of these are ones that I've never had before. There's a few G3s, I think there's only 2 G3s in this lot, and that's these two, but I don't really mind getting a few of them. I like G3s for customizing. I know they get a lot of hate, but like there's a few that I liked. I was still kind of collecting Littlest Pet Shop when the G3s first came out, so even though I prefer the old ones more, like I still have some nostalgia about them. It's more like the ones where you can't tell what animal it is and it's just a plain colour that I don't like as much. This one is one of the motion ones. I've got the other style of bunny. The eyes are kind of, yeah, it doesn't work very well, so this probably will be a custom for me or for someone I trade with, because it's pretty wrecked. Yeah, I got a good deal on all of these, but some are in better condition than others. Like this one I've never had before, and it's really cute, but you can see it's got nail varnish on it, and others have been, that's cute, others have got nail varnish on them, and like this cat's got a lot on, and it looks okay, but I'm probably going to take that off because I don't have the original of this cat, so that should be pretty easy to remove. It does seem like the old owner of these pets really liked to go over them in like the clear nail polish over the eyes, which is kind of a shame. Like you can't see it too much on camera, but it does affect their kind of texture. Like some of them feel on the eyes a little like sticky, so Let me know in the comments down below if there's any way you can remove that without removing the original paint off the eyes. I don't know whether just putting them in a wash in hot water will be enough to get rid of that, because otherwise it'd be a real shame. But I don't like the texture of them being all sticky. And then this one I'm so excited about. This was like a wish list pet for a long time, which was one of the main reasons that I got this lot. I never had any of the original postcard packs when they came out, and this lot has a few of them, so I'm so excited about that. I had this one when I was younger, and the ladybug that came with it, which is somewhere else in this lot. There's a few of the main 5s and the rarer pets like this Great Dane, and as far as I can tell that they're original LPS, but the description did say that there were some fakes in there, so there are some I'm not too sure about and I had to check. I don't know if they did a fake of this one, but I had this one when I was little, and it is quite cute. I think that's like a popular chihuahua. There's the poodle that came with the Great Dane and the little wig, so let me see if I can. It's hard to do with one hand, but yeah, these go together, which I find kind of funny, so I'm glad to have that there. And then I've got a lot of the Valentine's pets, and obviously my mascot's one of the Valentine's pets, so I've now got 2 of them. So normally if I have doubles I trade, but I might keep this one so that I have doubles with my mascot, because like that would be a real shame. That's one of my favourite pets that I've got, so I'm glad to get 2 actually. And then I used to have the Valentine's Dachshund, and I ended up selling it because I needed the money at the time. But I'm kind of sad that it was customised. Like, it looks nice, but I don't know whether I can take that off and then repaint similar the dots, because I would like one how it was. I've got like a dotting tool, so I can do them quite well, but I don't like painting on main 5 pets if I don't have to, because obviously I don't have many of them and they are super expensive. But if they've already got paint on, like that one, nail varnish, then this one's kind of weird looking. I don't mind doing it as much because I can only make them better. I've never seen this bunny before, and also when I bought the lot, because there's so many, like I don't remember all of the ones in here. Like I remember the main ones that were the reason I bought the lot, but like I completely forgot I had an armadillo, and I've never had an armadillo before, so that's exciting. And I don't know whether like the seller actually put in extra things that weren't in the listing, because some of these I do not remember at all, so I might check. This is cool. I don't know if this originally came with glitter or whether it's customized. It's really well done, so I'm thinking it might come like this, but I've not had glitter packs before. And then this is one that I've wanted for a while, so it looks cool, but they added the extra shine, and I might be able to get that off. I don't know, but the thing is with nail varnish, is especially if it's not best quality or it's just been on there a long time, is it does start to get like sticky, and it's really not nice, because then it gets all over everything, not just the pet it was done on. Yeah, so here's one of the ones I'm not sure if it's fake or not. The eyes seem really like chipped. I think that's where they put the clear nail varnish on top and it's chipped away. I don't know. But normally like fake LPS are in like really good condition because they're more recently made. So the fact that they're not in the best kind of gives me hope, but this one is kind of wrecked. It's got nail varnish and stuff all over it. Again, I'm not sure if either of the short hairs are legit. I think the dash hand is because they've got like the whole Valentine's Day set in there, and I don't think they did fakes of the other pets in there, so I'm thinking they just had the whole set. This is one that I had when I was little, and I'm so glad to have another one of. Here's a ladybird, and this is another one that I'm so happy to have again from when I was little. And it's got both the wings, and the one that I had for years had a broken wing, and it made me really sad. So I'm so happy to have one that's actually in good condition. And there's this that came from like a blind bag, and it's like a mini one that was like a bag charm or something. And I've got some accessories, so it's vanity table, and this, I think it's just a table, but that can come in. Then I got this thing, and it actually opens at the bottom, so I can put something in. It's like a dispenser. I think that is pretty cool. I've not seen one of them before. Some binoculars. And then I got this, and I actually thought it was empty, and when I opened it up, it turns out there's loads of stuff inside, like mini accessories. Because I've had this before, it came with like a hamster, I think, or a playset. But there's accessories, like mini ones, that I've not seen all of them before. Some mice, little honey pot. I'm guessing that came with a bear. This is either like a rug, or it might go in this basket, which is cute. I got this little bag of food, which can be dirty. A lot of it needs cleaning. It's a little tray. And then this, which I think originally came with this koala. It's nice how a lot of the things pets have the matching accessories that came with them originally. A lot of the time it's separated. And then this is a Brat's pet. It wouldn't be a LPS lot without a random Brat's pet thrown in. But I've never actually had one of them, so even though it's not LPS, I'm kind of glad to have one, just because it feels like the collection's not complete without one. Just because everyone seems to have them. I think I've already got that one, or very similar one. It's a kitten, and I really like it, so I'm surprised I don't actually remember it from the listing. I don't actually know if maybe, because this looks like someone sold their whole collection, that they actually put more in than was in the original listing. I'm going to count them because there's meant to be a lot of 90, which obviously is loads. I've not come to use that stock before. Yeah, this is really exciting. And like I said, I'm going to clean all of them thoroughly. And then the ones that I either have to observe or I'm not that crazy about, I'm going to put the trade. And I'm going to LPS meet, I think, in a week and a bit. So taking trading there, which is exciting because I'm always a bit reluctant after stock trading. After when I was younger, I did end up getting scammed out of the pets that I like. So it's better in person because you see exactly what you're getting, and it's not like you're sending someone something and they're not sending it back. Because I think I will still trade with people online, but like to start off with, I'm only going to do like 1 or 2 pets and like not rare ones, because then if I lose it, I've not lost like something really special. Even though it's a shame all the time, but like the last time it was something rare, and when I was younger I had a much smaller collection because obviously I didn't have a job and I couldn't pay for a load of pets. This one's got a lot of glitter, but it's nice to have a bonbon cat. And I love these style of horses because in the G7 there's loads of horses, but not in that mould. They're all the like Shire horse type mould, and I like that as well, but I'm glad to have both because they haven't brought that back in G7 yet. So yeah, this is one that I had when I was younger, and I think they're all kind of a similar era, the ones that I had. And also like certain things were sold in certain stores and certain countries more than others. So that's why there's some that I've like never seen before and others that everyone seems to have a similar collection that I had because they must have gone to the same shops. I really love this hamster and I'm so glad to have it again. And there's a dragonfly, and I love the ones with diamond eyes or anything with shapes in their eyes. You just like this bunny I showed you before. I think they're the fanciest ones with diamonds. And I've been wanting this husky a long time. It's a little bit rusted, which is sad, but it still has a bit of a bubble, and I'm going to look for ways to get rid of rust because there's a few with a little bit on. Another monkey, and then the other mould of Chihuahua. And I never actually had an LPS duck before, which is weird because I don't think they're that rare, but this is a really cute one, and it kind of reminds me of the duck from Winx Club, if you've seen that. And then this one is so pretty, and another one of the main ones I wanted from this lot. The rest is accessories. So here is the pile of pets, and I'm going to put them all on display, and then they're not all going to fit on my shelf, but I'll show you the shelf afterwards and then line the rest up for a photo. But yeah, very exciting. Thank you everybody for watching my video today. I know that it was a long one, and I am so blessed to have so many wonderful toys and Littlest pet shop. And if you like this video, please like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you soon. Bye bye.